time, Nelson Mandela has been back to the United Nations since his farewell as president 18 months ago. His job now may be a lot harder, trying to persuade the Security Council that it should tackle the complexities of Burundi's civil war.
The misery of the Burundian people affects us all and diminishes the humanity of all of us.
His words of warning were not just reserved for the international community. Citing Burundi's thousands of refugees, he accused the leaders of the numerous warring factions of failing not only their people but the whole continent.
It is time for Burundians to get down to business. No one can reach an agreement on their behalf. The responsibility rests squarely with their leaders.
But Mr. Mandela did stress that some progress has already been made. The focus on Burundi comes as part of Africa Month at the UN. But this unprecedented focus on the continent was nearly eclipsed by a looming crisis over Iraq this week. But US Ambassador Richard Holbrooke refuses to be derailed from the African agenda.
We do not wish this to divert from the fact that President Mandela will be here in the Security Council to discuss his efforts to prevent a massive bloodshed in Burundi.
The problems of Burundi cannot hope to be resolved without taking into consideration the wider Central African turmoil. Next week, heads of state involved in the DRC conflict will attend a week-long summit here in New York. Nelson Mandela is using his high profile to put Burundi's situation on the top of the international agenda. And he's challenging world leaders, including US President Bill Clinton, inviting him to attend the next round of peace talks in February. As yet, there's been no word from the White House. Georgina Cooper for SABC at the United Nations, New York.